Welcome to your daily focus for September the 9th, 2021. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Absolutely. We have the 9 energy, and the 9 energy is clearing the clutter. The 9 energy is making room for new experiences and opportunities to come in. So the 9 does represent closure and perhaps healing, moving, completing a task, putting a subject to bed, a topic, a conversation, a situation, and putting it in the past and moving forward. Maybe it's a thing. Maybe it's a person. Maybe it's people. Maybe it's a community. Whatever it may be for you, however small or large. So you might find yourself cleaning out that closet or making room in that drawer or changing a room from a bedroom to an office to a study to a art room to a meditation room to a little planetarium, whatever it may be for you, whatever floats your boat. If we do the numerology of the day, it is a 23 energy. The 23 energy asks us to go with the flow, to trust that there are forces greater than ourselves moving us into safe ports, that we will be okay so long as we respect ourselves. Respect ourselves. I think that's the biggest part. Respect ourselves. And it's in order to obtain happiness and joy and giggles and laughter in your life, because 2 + 3 is 5. It's there to allow you to let your creativity out to shine, to let romance in. The giggles and the all-night talks and the holding hands and not saying a word. Romantic dinner, candlelit dinners, and soft music playing in the background, whatever romance, rose petals. Get creative, get fun. But we do that by trusting in ourselves and our intuition. Now, we have the sun in Virgo. We have the moon in Libra. Now, when the moon is in Libra, it's really hard to make decisions. And I get this kind of compromising energy that we might compromise ourselves. We might give too much of ourselves, or we don't share enough of ourselves with another person. Or maybe it's a situation that we want to maybe give something or someone the benefit of the doubt. And on the other hand, you're worried that in some way the universe, a person, will betray you in some way, will hurt you. And so you build up these walls. And that can very easily happen with the 9 energy, because you're trying to keep yourself safe. You're trying to keep yourself, so that you can go forward. Right? So you want to be grounded. You want to be in balance, mind, body, and spirit. And anything that might be threatening that in some way. I think this is a day when we can easily build walls on ourselves without even realizing that we're building those walls. And we can back away from situations, or we can give too much of ourselves. I mean, we have the moon crossing over Venus, so it's all about love. It's all about passion. It's all about our heart's desires. Oh my goodness, who flew out? The 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups says it's okay to walk away from things that you love. You're not truly walking away from those things. You're just adding to your life. And you have to rebalance your world. So you get a promotion, you go to the top floor, and you go, oh, guys, I'll be down here, every day, right, talking to you. I'm going to miss the dickens out of you, but you find yourself busy, and less time is dedicated to those that you still love, on the third floor. It's just now you work on the fourth floor, and you have to make that separation. You have to take that risk. You could have turned down that promotion and said, you know what, I'm happy here. I've got friends here. We work well together. We're a strong, dynamic team. I really don't want to leave. I don't, I know what I do here. I know it's great. So I'm good. I'm an asset. I'm here to stay. Or you can say, I know it's going to be different. I'm going to be making new friends, and I'm going to have to step away from the friends that I know and love. But you truly don't. Your hearts are still connected. They're always going to be there for you. You're always going to be there for them. But it's the way we start to build our walls. We have to walk away from things that we cherish, that we love, that we depend on being in our lives, and take a risk on the unknown. And maybe it'll be bumpy, and maybe it won't be as comfortable. Chances are, though, it'll definitely be worth it. That's what this card says. Okay, we'll put that back in there. We'll get to the cards. So Libra is very much about balance and compromises. It's very difficult to make a decision sometimes under the Libra energy of the moon. So don't worry about it. Think it through. Maybe you need to think it through. Maybe you don't need to act so rashly in your thoughts on what is good and what is bad in your life, what is needed and what's not, whether it's a person, a thing, an environment. And we have that new moon energy, so things have to change. We're always evolving. Otherwise, we'd all be crawling around on the floor still. We would never have bothered to get up and start walking. For goodness sakes. And then we started running. Then we were doing cartwheels, and then we stopped doing those cartwheels. So, Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. When's the last time we saw the Knight of Wands? This is a real different energy coming in, being the first card, too. Because we haven't seen the Knight of Wands in, oh my goodness. I bet it's been a year. He's been hiding in this deck. And here he is. And he's stopped. It's like a turning point almost. It's knowing that you have completed a chapter of your life. A path. And there are new beginnings awaiting you. And so you stop. And first of all, you think. Thank God, your angels, your spirit guides, that you've made it to this point. And the experiences you've had. So a little bit of reminiscing perhaps will happen today. But to also ask for the protection, the strength, the fortitude, the discipline, the empathy, the love that you're going to need in order to walk a straight path forward and walk into your new successes, your new joys, your new celebrations. And so we give pause here. And we get ourselves somewhat motivated by it. I think we know that we can do a good job. We still have Mars in Virgo as well, I believe. And that's all about motivation being a job well done. So we believe in ourselves. So we are asking for the help, the protection, the guidance, the knowledge, the wisdom, the intuition in order to go forward and take every step properly. And we won't. But we ask for it, and it will help tremendously. But we build up our drive, with the wands. We see our potential, and we even see some of the progress that we've made. Maybe this is just one of the chapters in the book, or maybe this is a brand new book. For each one of us, it's different. We have the Two of Swords. Here we are. We're trying to make that decision. It's emotional. I can guarantee you it's pulling at your heartstrings and your gut, and you just don't know what to do. And this will make those people happy, and this will make me happy, and this person won't be happy regardless of what I do. I have to do this. I can't do that. And the more you look externally for your answer, the less likely you are to make the right decision. It is about looking within. It's about asking yourself and putting yourself first. Remember, you cannot compromise yourself today, and you're going to want to at some point. You can't give part of you away. That's not allowed, unless you want to share it. But it only raises your energy more. You don't go against your truth today. Absolutely not. And so you have to ask yourself, and it may take a lot of courage and strength to actually stand up for what you need in your life. Now, the decision doesn't need to be made today. We know that. We have the Libra moon. It's always, think it through. You're going to see both sides of the coin, but you're going to see it clearly. Libra moons are beautiful energy to sit back and contemplate what you really should do and play out the different thoughts in your mind and the different ways it can go and how it can affect your life. So use the moon's energy for your strength and well-being today. The answer lies within. Just go in search of it. And look at this, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, we have two ladies out here, one man. So emotion, a lot of emotion. Even though I didn't even pull the hearts. And we've got swords now. So that's about getting clarity and perception of what you truly want. And protecting those goals and the dreams and your truths. Protecting you. And standing strong for you, who you are. And working collectively with others, but not by compromising yourself, not by giving a piece of your power away, not by working to somebody else's agenda when they're not doing half the work themselves, when it doesn't work towards what you want as an ultimate goal. Now, I show up for a job every day because I want that paycheck, and the boss knows that. I do love what I do. So it's a win-win. I'm not really giving away my power. I'm doing it so I can be more empowered. I'm in a relationship with a certain person because they empower me and I empower them. Okay, let's get a mantra card. I'm jabbering tonight. So remember, we're under the 9 energy. So we're going to be looking at things. We're going to be looking at things in our lives, and we're going to want to believe some of it to be true, even though we have suspicions that they're not. And sometimes we just have suspicions because we don't want to be betrayed. We don't want to be hurt. We don't want to be caught off guard. And so because similar things may have happened in the past, or you've heard of it happening in the past to others, you start to build those walls without a true investigation. Other times we jump too quickly and we say yes, yes, yes. And then afterwards we realize that we can't back out on a lot of those yeses we said. And we've compromised ourselves in some way. We've given a part of our power away. And so today is a day when you contemplate those things and understand what things you need to change and how to change them successfully. But I don't think acting on them is all that much in the cards, although we do have 2 swords. No, that's more thinking. 1 wands. Wand is more of an action. So follow your intuition. The owl shows up. Look inside. The answers are in there. I've been talking a lot lately about the intuition and building that intuition. Starting to believe in it again. Starting to feel strong with it again. And building that. And the more you build it, the scientists have concluded that each of us have psychic abilities, all in different areas, all at different degrees. But all of us are capable of psychic abilities. Whatever you feel that is. It could be a knowing of the future. It could be just understanding and being able to read a person, or knowing if they're sick. Just knowing. Or maybe it's an animal. Maybe it's being able to see flashes of the past. Maybe it's able to hear somebody's thoughts without hearing them. Whatever it may be for you. Your intuition will guide you, will allow you to know little things. Like that car that's going to run the red light on you. Or the car that is not going to honor the crosswalk that you're about to step on. Or you're driving to work and all of a sudden you don't feel like going that way. You're going to take a different route. And who knows, if you would have shown up at that spot, you may have been in an accident. You'll never know. And start using your intuition to get the parking spot you want. Start using your, just ask for it to be there. Follow your gut. There's going to be a spot for me. I can feel it. But if you feel like there's not going to be a spot, it'll work even better for you. Follow your intuition. Your intuition is your knowing. Your intuition is that gut feeling that you have. Your intuition is a God-given gift. So you hold within you qualities and traits of the owl. You may have fine-tuned your intuitive abilities, that sense of inner knowing, or you may have become strong-willed, perceptive, and wise. Maybe you are starting to learn these things. Learn from the silence of the owl spirit, which offers lessons of stealth and poise in our everyday lives. If you are about to take on a new business venture, let go of some parts of your life that are no longer relevant. It is important that you become more observant. You cannot fool the owl. He's unaware of all of his surroundings at all times. With this message, you can follow your goals to prosperity and heed the qualities that to live the life of your dreams, which goes better than actually what I was saying. In order to go forward in some of our ventures, we need to let go of some of our things that are no longer relevant. And so we need to become observant of ourselves and what choices we're making for ourselves and where we're giving our power away and where we're being a little bit too selfish with our power. And if we would allow it to be given away, we'd be even more magnificent. So the mantra is, I am wise and intuitive. I follow my inner wisdom to prosperity. I follow my inner wisdom to prosperity. That might mean for you good health, a loving family, a great partnership, a promotion, bank accounts overflowing, a world trip. Is that even possible right now? I don't know. We should investigate it, just in case we want to go. Seek and find. Seek and find. Okay. I'll go to the little chipmunk here. Seek and find. Action, believe, and manifest. And above all, watch with glittering eyes the world around you, because the greatest secrets are always hidden in the most unlikely places. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. Chipmunk lets you know that, although you are dreaming and wishing, you may not be taking clear action to make your dreams come true. The clearer and stronger your desire, the more action you will receive as you begin to see the whole picture, retaining the parts you want and eliminating the parts you don't. It's amazing, because when's the last time we saw chipmunk? I bet you it's been a year. So same with the Knight of Knight of Wands. So we definitely have new energy. So there are brand new paths opening up to us, and so we have to be observant, and we have to, maybe take it back a little bit today and understand maybe a part of our life where we are giving ourselves away, or we're not giving enough of ourselves away. Your greatest wealth is the knowledge that you are complete within yourself. Your major goal is to discover as much as you can about yourself, because the more you know about yourself, the better you can deal with any life situation. I don't know why they just talk about it right after I do. Take the action in order to push open the door you so badly want to walk through. And if you don't seek, you definitely won't find. If you don't knock, the door will remain closed. So maybe we should research that world trip. If you don't walk through the door, you'll remain stuck in one place. Spend some time wishing and manifesting, absolutely. Don't forget to take action, too. If you want that new job, then send out that resume. If you're looking for a relationship, start inquiring whether your friends know of anyone. If you want to begin a business, start writing your business plan. Today is a wake-up call to your inner soul. So, take the first step. Knock on that door. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.